We've almost made it there, guys. We are almost to the northernmost point of New Zealand, Cape Reinga. It's only 23 kilometers northwest of here. We are in Spirits Bay. Been here for about a week, and I gotta say, this place, I know I say this a lot, but this place truly is spectacular. It's got this massive hill in the background. I can't remember the name, but it's called, and not only is this a beautiful campground right over there for $15 a night per person, but it's bordered by this lovely lush hilltop with these horses. They're not wild horses, but sometimes they run the horses through and you can see them running across the ridge there, and it's absolutely spectacular. Not to mention, the beach is tremendous. So the thing about this beach and a lot of these beaches on the northernmost part of New Zealand is this sun is so powerful. I forgot to wear my sunglasses, but man, I have to cover up when I'm not in the water my head because it gets fried so quick, even with really strong sunscreen. But look at this massive beach. It just stretches from this rocky point here all the way over there. And there's like nobody here. There's a few people in the campground, but there's like one person on the beach down there. It's crazy. This beach is amazing. This is probably the clearest water we've seen so far in New Zealand. So you can imagine, Sam's been having a blast snorkeling. We've been snorkeling every day for around a week now. Just epic, clear, super clear water, and relatively calm too. So in addition to this long stretch of white sand that seems to go on forever, there's also this little cove over here in between this island and this rocky peninsula that has some pretty good snorkeling, and I think it must have good fishing too. We've seen a lot of spear fishing and fishermen fishing off these rocks here. But if you know me, white sand beaches are fine for most people. I prefer a rugged, rocky coastline, and we definitely have that. We've been exploring that, found a lot of cool nooks and crannies, hidden coves, some caves, and a pretty cool jump spot too. I just wanted to point out, the water has that stereotypical South Pacific clear blue color. You can see, being at the northernmost part of the North Island, this is the start of where that string of paradise islands begins. You got Tonga, Fiji, Bora Bora, French Polynesia, all those islands, just a little bit that way. Just a stone's throw in that direction. So an interesting thing about, like I mentioned, Cape Reinga, the northernmost point of New Zealand, just a 24 kilometers, something like that from here. And an interesting thing about Cape Reinga is it is very culturally significant to the native Maori people. And that significance plays a role in, I believe, the naming of Spirits Bay here, and also some other practices by the local iwi or tribe of the Maori in this area. And that is, Cape Reinga is considered to be kind of the gateway or the passageway for people when they die, for the spirits to pass on to the next life or to whatever they believe. I'm not exactly sure if they believe in like an afterlife or whatever it is. The dead pass through Cape Reinga. That's kind of like their transit point, and Spirits Bay is actually, because of that fact, considered to be the most haunted beach in New Zealand. And supposedly there's a lot of paranormal activity that has happened here. I haven't seen anything. The only thing I've seen at night here is the stunning stars. The stars are amazing out here. There's no light pollution at all. It is absolutely gorgeous with the stars. But so Spirits Bay, connected to that passage of the people who have passed away in the Maori tradition of Cape Reinga, and also that hill that I showed you earlier. There's caves in that hill, and the iwi in this area historically buried their dead in those caves. They don't do it anymore, but that was a very sacred place for the Maori in this area, the iwi, the tribe that owned this particular land. But Cape Reinga, from what I understand, is significant to all Maoris. So just some interesting cultural ties to this land. It's not only a stunning beach with beautiful nature, also has some fascinating cultural things here as well, some cultural history, some sacred nature to the land here. And you know, like, I believe all land is sacred. I believe we should all treat the land properly and leave no trace, and pack out your garbage and treat it respectfully. I know that if you're watching this video, you believe that as well. But just a reminder, you know, leave no trace, leave it the way you found it. If you see any garbage, take it with you. Take your garbage with you. And yeah, what a stunning, beautiful place. I feel truly, truly blessed to be here right now. Get out there, find your adventure, and be infamous.
Infamous.